do. Thing to do with you and me. This simply a meeting be functioning. Type of night where you want a little company. I ain't trying to say you gotta come home with me. That's the mission I'm on, little mama, you see. Turned up and I got my partners with me. Hit the club to see who's coming home with me. Now you can come around if you about to get down. We popping these bottles and watching women at the clown. Cause everybody trying to get to the crib to see a little bit of flash, so you know how it is. I'm looking out and I see it's a lucky few. I'm trying to pick which ones that I'ma do. I see a couple of bad ones, I'm looking to bag one and maybe get a girl and a friend too. So many ladies wanna come home with me. Even more crazy, they ain't trying to sleep. Tonight is gonna be pretty amazing. Once I get home, get them on the rooftop, get the body turned to the point where it won't stop. Hey mama looking fly, let me get that. Love the way you walk by, let me get that. Girl, you got me on the ride, let me get that. By the end of the night, let me get that. Let me get that, let me get that. I can tell you wanna, let me get that. Let me get that, let me get that. Don't deny the fact that I'ma get that.
This is the perfect position you wishing that you could be. Behind the partition with E. Face down, ass up, bouncing to the beat while listening to your favorite CD on repeat. In your past, girl, you been scorned. I'm working with a monster, girl, you been warned. I got your bra off with no problems, but your panties was torn. But like a good neighbor, I'm there like State Farm. I rock a charm that costs like 8 charms with black diamonds, so I nicknamed it Akon. Her ass so fat that I call it A-bomb. Her head so dumb that I call her A-blonde. She geeked up off of my stylist Dapper Don. She dripped up and draped out in Louis Vuitton. I pour on the charm, I hope it's not too thick. I'm looking for a first round draft and hit our pick. Baby, and that's it, a day in the life. All you gotta do is take a chance, roll the dice. Besides, who determined what's wrong or right? Especially if it's only one night. We can get it cracking in the back of the Benz. It's okay, you can invite over a couple of friends. And if your boyfriend tripping, then forget that. Sit back, slip that, snap you like a Kit Kat. Baby, let me get that.
Hey mama looking fly, let me get that. Love the way you walk by, let me get that. Girl, you got me on the ride, let me get that. By the end of the night, let me get that. Let me get that. I can tell you wanna, let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Don't deny the fact that I'ma get okay.
One time, girl, I don't know what to say, but I know you've been feeling on me by the way, and we can get it poppin' all night. Champagne bottles steady poppin' all right. Okay, hold up, I know what you want, girl. Put this in your phone, girl. Hey, you like it longer? Now what you got to say to me? Don't play with me, come stay with me, ho. Mac, I can show you that computer love. Ain't got time for no games, I'm just trying to hook up. Like kissing on your navel, girl, I might go down. Screaming that you love it, girl, I like that sound. Okay, no way, rotate them hips, she want foreplay. Okay, girl, can you strip? Cause I wanna bring out the freak in you. Girl, let me bring out the freak in you. Girl, I don't know you, but I hope that can change. I've been gone for too long, and you can tell by my face, so I don't think I wanna let this go. Got a couple things I wanna let you know. Say you got a man, baby, so what? Young Lonnie, show me love, baby, what's up?
Hey mama looking fly, let me get that. Love the way you walk by, let me get that. Girl, you got me on the ride, let me get that. By the end of the night, let me get that. Let me get that. I can tell you wanna, let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Don't deny the fact that I'ma get that.
Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. What up? Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Oh my goodness. Yes, we are back at it again. With another episode of King Spades Podcast. Welcome in. I see we got some folks already in the building, man. What's up to K Emil, one of the queens of Spades Podcaster, as well as Queen D as well in the building. How do you do? What up, Queen D, another Queen of Spades podcaster as well. And then of course my guy Steve in the building, man, doing this thing, man. He's multitasking over here. Yeah. So welcome in. All right. So it's another beautiful day today. What we got on the list today? Let's see. Well, if you haven't already, please, as Kay said, hit that like button, hit that thumbs up. They say it helps the algorithm, but I have no idea. It just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. All right. So if you wouldn't mind just dragging your finger across that thing, it'd be very grateful. I'll be very grateful for that. As well as get the notifications. What you gotta do is hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you can get the notification whenever we go live. And Cash App. There's a Cash App scroller somewhere around here. I think I didn't put it up, but if you would like to donate, please feel free to put a message in there as well so I can read it off. If you want to, there's no actually, you know what? This is not the Kings. I mean, this is not the Aces, the Kings. I mean, fix this in live time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you want to, then please feel free to. Any donations go to the stream and helps the stream. Let me see what else we got going on over here. This Wednesday at 6 o'clock Central. Be on the lookout for the Queens of Spades podcast. I think this one is a Queen D special. All right, meaning that she picked a lot of these clips that you'll see us play. So please stay set your calendars for that one. All right. And what else we got going on? I'm trying to think of everything that we got going on right now, but I think that is the bulk of everything that we're going on. How's everybody doing in the comment section, man? Please do not be afraid to politic with us. All right, we some regular folks just like you. All right, we just got a microphone and a camera, and we talk our shit. But you have the ability to do the same, so please do not be afraid to jump in and say what's up to us at all. We do not bite, at least all of us, or most of us don't bite. There is one individual who is said to be a biter, but you just gotta stay out his way. But yeah, besides that, most of us are not any biters. All right, so without any further ado, I'm gonna introduce the first person that's teething. He goes by many names, but today his name is none other than Mr. DisRiz in the building, man. How are you doing today?
Man, I'm over here talking my shit in the chat, but hey, I'm good, bro. I'm good. How about yourself?
Hey, not too bad, man. And anybody want to know where to find Mr. DisRiz himself, you can go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Periscope at DisRiz TV. You can also go to Twitter at Twitch. I'm sorry, you can go to Twitch at twitch.tv /DisRiz. You can also go to DisRizENT, DisRiz BoonDocks Review, and DisRiz TV, all here on YouTube. If you're trying to get see some of that good content he creating, you know what I'm saying? He's a phenomenal content creator, man. And a lot of that, he began his edit game on, man. If you didn't know, he graduated with a bachelor's degree from Full Sail University. All right, so he knows about the editing and the lights and the sounds and all that good stuff. You feel me? To bring your dreams to light. You know what I'm saying? So hit him up on that tip. If you're a dope storyteller, you know what I'm saying? Or if you got a music video or whatever, man, he does it all. All right, commercial, whatever. As well as he got that merch, dog. If you want it, you can go get it. It's at www.DisRizEntMerch.com, man. What's going on, man?
Man, I'm cooling, man. It's hot as hell. It's hot as Satan toenails outside today, bro.
Man, you ain't lying. I tell you what. And this guy right here, man, phenomenal guy. He has several podcasts, man. Actually, we were just on one of his podcasts, man. Please give a warm welcome to none other than Mr. Deuce Prophet. How you doing today, good sir?
I'm phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Just taking it slow, laying low and playing slow, you know what I mean? And keeping everything copacetic and smooth.
All right, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. All right, so if y'all don't know, man, you can go to YouTube and find this young gentleman at Gooch the Prophet. You can also go to Instagram at Big Gooch __. You can also find him on Facebook at Gooch the Prophet, as well as TikTok at Prophet Pressure. That's pressure spelled PRESHSA. Man, it's a delight to have you here, man. Delight to have you here.
Happy to be here. I'm happy to be here.
All right, man. There it is, man. Yo, you know we can't go too far without seeing that swagger of yours, good sir. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Lord.
I thought you was gonna deny the people, man. I thought you was trying to deny.
I had to get the background right for him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You feel me? So it's good to see you here, man. Now. We do have a tight knit here group that's going to be here. It's going to be us holding it down. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to matter of fact, I'll put you up here, man. What I'm gonna do is I will you know the routine, man. I'm gonna hit y'all with a couple of clips, ask a couple of questions, you feel me? And we're gonna get this thing rolling. I am planning on going on TikTok after the stream. Okay, so I will be looking to go live on TikTok after the stream. For how long, I don't know. Hopefully we can get some people to come through and chop it up with us, and we'll make it happen and see what it do. All right, so that's the plan for right now. I believe my handle is, and I still ain't checked my handle, but I believe it is AOS _podcast. I believe that's my handle. Do not hold me to that. You can also type in AceOfSpadesPodcast, or I got the name of it is Spades After Dark. All right, you can check out Spades After Dark as well if that doesn't work. All right. So just in case. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and keep this thing shaking and moving here. DisRizEnt kick, bite, claw, and scratch if I. All right. Not if you're nasty. Okay. Hey, man. Hey, you know, I told you it's one of us. That's down for whatever, man. So yeah. Just keep your distance. Keep your distance. If you ain't trying to get bit on. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and roll with this thing, man. Keep it moving. Let me see here. Okay, so just full disclaimer, I did not get the setup the way that I wanted to set up. I didn't jump in here ASAP like I was supposed to, and then my lady ended up coming in here and having to work, so I didn't get a chance to. She was on a conference call, so I didn't get a chance to do all the videos that I wanted to do. So this right here is a mix and mash of different clips that I already had, just didn't put out yet. So what I want to do is I want to go through and we're going to go and talk about it. I want to see exactly, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to go in order. Let's see what happens. We're just going to go in order.
All right.
See what happens and make this move. Where's my cursor at? All right. So we go here. The first video is going to be Unhappy Marriage. That's going to be the first clip we watch. Tell me what you think of this.
And this guy hit on me, right? So he said, hey, you married? And I was like, yes. And he said, you happy? And I was like, no, and the reason why I said no was because, one, I'm brutally honest, and two, I was not happy at the time. But what does me being unhappy have to do with whether or not you have a shot? Here's the thing I realized. A lot of married people don't know how to be unhappily married and still not walk away. If you could learn how to be unhappy for a minute, your marriage will last. Because the goal in marriage is not happiness. The goal is to build a lasting relationship that withstands the ebbs and flows of marriage, of relationships.
All right, he couldn't control himself at the end there. Unhappily married. What do you think about the concept of what she was saying there, Gooch?
You know, I think that what she's saying, she does make a valid point. Like, you can't just throw away a marriage because you're pissed off for a week or two. You know what I'm saying? But like, if it's some things, and I said this on Prophet's perspective, you know what I'm saying? If you're not seeing progress, which means if you're not able to say, hey, you know, that hurt me, I don't like that, can you not do that again? And if there's no progress of I'm trying to work on it and I'm working on it to fix the issues, then I don't think that it should be something, you know what I mean, that continues. I think that a divorce is necessary. But I don't think that you should just leave marriages just because you're having a bad week or a rough year. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it's not a time limit on how how long you in the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes it may take a while. So I definitely agree with that. What do you think about the sentiments that he was talking about when it comes to being in a marriage and at times being unhappy?
Oh shit. Like I said before, I'll say it again. I've been married going on 20 years. Been together with my wife for 21. And there's been many a moons we've been unhappily married. You know what I'm saying? But we worked it out throughout the thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? My eyes probably wandered. And who's to say her eyes probably didn't wander. But they wandered back and found each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I said on the podcast yesterday, shit, she ain't gonna let me go. I don't know what the fuck I did, but she ain't gonna let me go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, but that's that love right there. And I wouldn't want to change her for the world because me personally, I don't want to start over. You know what I'm saying? I do not want to fucking start over because you got to learn somebody. You know what I'm saying? All over again after 20 years, man. That's for the birds, bro. That's for the birds. And like I said, I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, I hear that. I was checking out your name, DisRizEnt, not Young Dizzle 4K. I gotta make sure that I remember that. Yeah. Which I'm surprised he's not here. He was on the text thread, but maybe he had to work or something.
Because we on grown folks' business. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about marriage.
Right there, man.
Yep.
I hear that. Kay says I'm at 95 or 957 on okay. Well shoot. Girl, get them numbers up then. You should already be in there, Kay. We already had this discussion. You should have been there already. Clean D says I can have a happy marriage and still defeat trials and tribulations. Yes. And Kay says, so marriage is about tolerance of your spouse. Tolerance of your spouse.
Putting up with their flaws, their differences, because they come from a different cloth. Yes.
And that's why I was saying, like, going into like, okay, let's say for instance, I had a guy tell me many years ago, he was like, man, my wife, she does stuff to irritate me. Like, she leaves the milk or the water on the counter and she loses the cap to the jug or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And now if she's losing the cap and you've expressed this many times and she's not trying to make an effort to not lose the cap, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I feel like, okay, it's either you accept it, you know what I'm saying? Check some or balance it out, see if it's, you know what I'm saying, good outweigh the bad, or you move along. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not able to make progress in the situations. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't have to be a tolerant like I'm just tolerating you. You know what I'm saying?
With that situation, Gooch, I just goddamn get a glass jug. You know what I'm saying? Just pour it in a glass jug.
That's a solution. That's a solution. You know that'll work past it. You know what I'm saying? That's smart. You know what I'm saying? That'll work past things. You feel me?
One of my pet peeves is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know that watch the podcast. I'm from Chicago, so locked doors is a must where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like my wife would be like that, but she don't pay no attention. She feels safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she don't lock the door and stuff like that. So I gotta always go double check and triple check and make sure the screen doors close, all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I told her I don't want to be on the first 48. I don't want to be that one. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the firepower to be on that motherfucker. Matter of fact, you don't need a lot of firepower to be on the first 48. But I'm just saying, I just don't want to be another black statistic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
I hear that. And what I would say to Kay is I wouldn't phrase it as tolerance. I think I would phrase it as understanding and acceptance. Because I think when you're with someone, you have to first understand that you guys have you come from two different walks of life, right? So essentially with marriage, you're bringing two worlds together. And even with the law of science, that there's no two objects can occupy the same space. So even that thing could become a very volatile occurrence, right? It could be a very volatile trying to get to learn somebody and all those things. So I think the first part is just understanding who you're with and accepting who you're with, and knowing that, hey, if this person does not change, can I still love them the way that I love them now? So I think that's what it's about, because we're inevitably going to change. None of us are going to stay the same. Whether it's another 5 years, 10 years, the way we operate and move, we're just bound to change because time changes. We realize certain things, we see different things, we just evolve over time. So that'd be my only thing. I wouldn't say tolerance, I would say understanding and acceptance. But before I go on to the next one, man, allow me to bring in, you say his name 3 times, he will appear, none other than Mr. Dizzle himself, man. What up, man? Oh, Dizzle, not Disriz ENT. Came right back at him, boy.
I know, man. I got a cease and desist letter earlier today. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn.
Right back ain't cheating.
Yeah. I said, God damn, this nigga work quick, don't he?
Man, he said he was gonna do it, didn't he? Yeah. So he had to reserve and send it right back to him, huh? All right. So is there anything that you want to add on what you heard so far?
I caught the tail end of that video. I didn't catch everything. So what for the part that I caught, I would say keep that SHIT between you and your husband. Why are you putting your business out there in the world? All that is going to invite is more drama. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to invite more drama and why in the straight and. Yeah, just keep that shit to yourself, man.
Okay. I ain't find anything wrong with what she said. It seemed pretty honest.
I mean, it was cool. I didn't have a problem with what she said, but why are you talking to a whole stranger? Tell your man you got a problem. I'm not saying she didn't, but tell your man.
I don't think
it's nobody's business.
Well, I don't think it was like that. I think she was just being honest in the fact of saying, no, it's not happy. I'm not happy at the moment, but you still ain't got a shot. Yeah. No matter what status it is,
that's exactly what I was
ain't
gonna
got a
say.
shot for it.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but a nigga don't hear that. All he hears is, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? After she said, yeah, I'm not happy. That everything else after that, he ain't here.
But
I promise you.
The thing that I noticed, Dizzle, over the years is a wife that's true and dedicated would know how to shut that shit down quicker. You know what I'm saying? And I think girl fell in that line. You know what I'm saying? That she was like, she entertained it, but she shut the shit down. Like, you have no shot, even though I'm unhappily married. Yes. And I think she's an introvert. You know what I'm saying? A lot of females are scared to talk to men, you know, or have a rebuttal because they think it's going to go further, or they're probably just weak in their flesh. But, you know what I'm saying? I think that she falls in that line where she was just, you know, making it viral. You know what I'm saying? That you can do it. You know what I'm saying?
How about you just walk off? Shit.
That's the option. Queen D says, I'm the door locker. All right. Yes. Queen D also says the communication and compromise. Yes, I do think that those are two key components inside a relationship. I definitely agree with that.
I want to say one more thing on that point real quick. We're walking away with the younger crowd nowadays, like a lot of women that walks away or does disrespect or just show type of disrespect, these youngins will put their hands on them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, unless, you know, like easing or easing the situation versus just being disrespectful to them, they keep them in a safer situation. Because maybe she was out by herself shopping or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree with you. I don't see anything wrong with it. She shut it down more than what some females would do. You know what I'm saying? They might have took the opportunity. So, as long as she shut it down. And we got one more comment. If you didn't know, she said hashtag RBAC.
Right back ain't cheating.
Come on.
July 23rd. Yes, Lord. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out.
If you didn't know, now you know, baby. All right, so let's get this thing rolling. We're gonna go on to the next one. Let me see what we got here. All right, so let me see if I can remember what this one is. I think Prophet. This one spoke to me. Your name was on this one. I entitled it "Married to a Real Man."
Yes,
Okay.
Lord. Yes, Lord.
Tell me. She's, I think, just past 40, and her husband, I think, is like in his late 30s, like so maybe like 41 and 39. They've been married for a while. I was talking with her about some problems we were having in our marriage, and she said, Joyce, what it sounds like to me is that your issue is that you are married to a real man, and a real man is not going to be ruled by a woman. And that hit me like a ton of bricks, and it immediately came to my mind when I was reading this excerpt. When she says, don't go down the path of expressing criticism, disapproval, and an ultimate lack of acceptance for your husband because it may cause rebellion, she's telling the truth. A real man is not going to allow himself to be a pushover to the woman he has chosen.
Woo. All right, then.
Fresh.
Come on, talk to me. Yeah, go ahead, let it out. What's up?
Yeah, so I think that when you get with a woman, you know what I'm saying, the woman has to be trained. You know what I mean? And I don't that's a little brash or a little harsh, but like that's just the, you know what I'm saying, the way the cookie crumbles. You have to teach and show her, you know what I'm saying, you gotta lead her. You know what I'm saying? And in being a leader, you have to be firm. You know what I mean? You can't let no woman run over you and, you know what I'm saying, put a foot on your neck. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean be a dictator. You know what I mean? To say, hey, this is how it's gonna go, and this is the only way. Because a good leader listens to, you know what I'm saying, his people. A good leader is a good follower. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just, what she's saying is spot on. When you with a real nigga, he not gonna go for none of that goofy shit at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I agree wholeheartedly.
All right. What do you think about what he said? Disriz. Yeah, Disriz. ENT. Disriz ENT.
Man, I totally agree with him. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know what I'm saying, I think with like what Prophet was saying with, you know what I'm saying, with being a strong man, it has to be taught. That has to be taught. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have some type of example to know what a strong man is, you know what I'm saying, in order to be a strong man. So you have to lay that foundation. But when it comes to it, you know what I'm saying, having a strong man, female is not gonna be able to run that man over. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's just trying to get her out of his face, you know what I'm saying, giving her whatever she wants so he can go out and do whatever the hell he wants to. But in a true marriage, a real man not gonna allow that. You know what I'm saying? Just like she said.
I feel like a lot of men also just kind of give up, kind of deflate as well. Because I think that
I got some uncles that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it just like from me being married so long, and I look at them like, damn, nigga, you weak as hell. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking that.
Yeah.
But growing up, that, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to look at him like, damn, like he the king of that motherfucker. But when you look at behind closed doors type shit, you know what I'm saying? Close family knit shit. Like, damn, you let her say that? You let her do that? Now, it ain't no like blatant disrespect, but it's just like pacifying the situation to get her to be quiet, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Or don't keep egging that on, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a sense, like, shut the fuck up. Here you go. Here's your pacifier. Shut up.
Yeah, because I think a lot of men, I think some men didn't know what they signed up for, but then they're still being real stand-up men, right? So they're still being there, they're still being present, even though the situation might not be ideal. I think they'll pretty much dumb their light down, so as to not create any friction. You know what I'm saying? To create the peace or keep the peace. One might think so.
Most definitely, because one thing that I noticed, and I don't mean to cut you off, but one thing that I noticed, especially on my mom's side of the family, is that when when the sisters get together, all hell break loose. Like everybody want to turn up, everybody want to be this and that and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with it. You know, you try to enjoy yourself, and you know what I'm saying, you want to go here, do this, do that. But us men that's been married, and I see why my dad and one of my uncles that was real close to my father, why they used to just be like, shit, you know, here the keys, y'all just go do whatever y'all want to. We going to the boat. You know what I'm saying? You know, we don't want to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? We want to chill. We want to shoot ball, you know, spend time with our boys. Cause like I said, I'm like one of the few males in the family, you know what I'm saying? So they kicking it with us and shit. We out there shooting ball, enjoying, like showing us how to be men, you know what I'm saying? And how to don't go through this shit, you know what I'm saying? Try to prepare us for the future type shit, you know?
Oh yeah. Dizzle, man, what do you think about what he said?
What I took from that video was for X amount of time, she was running the show. You know, she was acting like she was the man. And then you know, they got married, and then out of nowhere the husband said, "Fuck that shit. I'm tired of this shit. I'm putting my foot down." And she was like, "Whoa, shit, I ain't used to this." You know what I'm saying? Hold on now. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and I guess that caused some friction, and that's why she had to go outside to her friends and be like, "Look, this is what's going on." And she's like, "No, homie, this is how it's supposed to. This is how it should have been the whole time." So basically, to sum it up, she just got a whole reality check. That's all. That's what I got from that video.
All right. Let me go to Queen D real quick. Queen D says, I think it was for the last clip. It says, I'm with 4K. I don't even like look at ninjas. Flash my ring, keep it moving, get out my business. Says Queen D. I ain't mad at that. So another thing, I think you had mentioned something. What did you say, Dizzle?
About this?
No, about the last thing we just seen. Oh, one thing that I do think is a necessity, that a lot of, I think, younger men who are new to marriage may not understand is, I think that, and I think we talked about this before, but I think it's a strong elder woman for women to talk to. I feel like we don't have those anymore. At least giving them that wise, because I don't think it was a friend. I think it was an elder that she talked to, and that had to break down the game to her. I don't think we have that. A lot of ladies. Say again.
You have older friends.
All right. I don't think that. I don't think we have that anymore. For help. I mean, for ladies, for help. Well, I mean, what do y'all think about that?
Well, that should have came from her mama or her grandmama. That advice that she got from her friend, that's where that should have came from.
Well, but maybe her mother didn't know that.
Yeah, her mom, and her granny probably not married. So,
well, not just that, but one person may not know it all, right? So I think that's why it should be a tribe of women. You know what I'm saying? Prophet, what do you think?
I think that what's happening is like we live in an age to where, and I don't think it's ever been like this. You know, we live in an age now to where the youth is celebrated a great deal. Everything is cool. It's so cool to be young. Back in the Gap, it used to be cool to be the grandma. It used to be cool to be big mama. It used to be cool. You know what I'm saying? But now we got a lot of big mamas and grandmas trying to be young, a lot of OGs trying to be young, you know what I'm saying, and they're not playing their role. Also, very quick and brief, I wanted to add to the last video we just watched. I think that when you spoil something, it becomes no good anymore. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes by giving a woman her way all the time, you can spoil her. And then she won't be, it's just like a child. She won't be pleased. You know what I'm saying? And also a lot of times women don't know how far to take it. Sometimes women don't have a limit on how far they take things. You know what I'm saying? And my last part, you know, I find it to be true. I do think this is true. What they say, that it's cheaper to keep her, but yet I'm still the type of nigga that's say fuck her and leave her. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out there for the people now. You know.
All right, then. Let the church say amen. All right, so this is one I wanted to kind of get to y'all or get an understanding of. I'm not sure. I really want to get y'all opinion on this one. Let me see, where is it? Let me know what y'all think about this. Hold on.
Women, they're the most loyal to black men. They'll die for black men, and they've loved me the most. Period. Like, so I said everything that I said, but these women will stop going on the girls' trips to be with a black man, right? You know, so they that is the case. But the thing is, and it's not fair, black women experience racism, they experience all of these different things, but guess what? The other women don't. So they're ready to be submissive. They're ready to just they have no care in the world. They just it's just easier to be with them. And again, it's not fair, but it's just reality because black women have it the hardest in the world. So when it comes time to marriage, the white girls and the Asian girls, it's easy to do it because they don't need to heal. But if you want to be with a black woman, you have to walk her through, like you have to really be part of her journey.
All right. You heard what he had to say. How do you feel about that, Prophet?
Well, I think that it is so easy, you know what I mean, to go to, a fast food joint or a restaurant, you know what I'm saying, order some food and get a good meal, you know what I'm saying, pay your money. But when you go, it's much harder to grow your own food, you know what I'm saying, or go get the food from the store and prepare it with proper herbs and spices. Even when it's seasoning salt, you may use seasoning salt, but if you take instead of using seasoning salt, use natural herbs, the food is going to taste so much better. Anything that's worth having is hard work, is what I'm getting at. And I think that black women love the hardest out of all the women. You know what I'm saying? I think that black women love black men the hardest once she falls in love. You know what I'm saying? Now, will there be some trials and tribulations? Yeah. But, I think that if you find you a good black woman, you know what I mean? She'll love you to the end of the earth. That's just my take on it.
All right. What do you think about what he said, Riz?
Man, if he don't get his nerdy ass, no, I'm joking. I totally agree with him. No, I totally agree with him. You know what I'm saying? Just like Prophet just put out, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like once you find one, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna love you to the end. They're gonna love your dirty draws, you know what I'm saying? And I had many of situations where I shouldn't have been loved, you know what I'm saying, and she was still there, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's black women that's out there that's like that, you know what I'm saying? You just have to find that one. Like I stated a couple of times, I was engaged 3 times, married on the 4th, and I had my wife laughing last week. I was texting her and she messing with her at work, right? I was like, I'm going around telling everybody that you my ex-girlfriend. And she was like, what? And she was at work, wasn't paying no attention. And she was like, what you talking about? What I do? I was like, you ain't do nothing. You just my ex-girlfriend. You are no longer my girlfriend. You are my wife. We've been married 20 years. You know what I'm saying? And it took her a while to get it, but I was just messing with her just to brighten up her day because she was having a bad day, long day. You know what I'm saying? I just threw that out there. But I was gonna say something about the last clip, in relation to what Prophet said. I was gonna say in regards to the big mamas and mamas nowadays, they 12 years, 15 years older than their daughter. You know what I'm saying? That never been in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like the big homies in the street. You know what I'm saying? They the same age as the niggas that's out there doing the shooting and trying to make it, trying to figure it out. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with when it comes to the women nowadays, in regards to that situation, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes I'm tracking what you're doing. There's my guy. I like that video that you picked out. You know what I'm saying? The one that hopefully I can get you to show to the rest of the world. But I want to ask you, what did you think about what you heard?
Yeah, speaking on that video, I'm gonna take a couple points off of that and put it in here. Basically, he was saying, basically what the dude was saying was, is that if we're the only ones choosing the black women, so why are y'all making it so hard on us? I mean, yeah, you got the one-offs, the white man, but when you get with them, oh, am I a fetish, or am I just for, you know what I'm saying? Am I just for something else? When you get with us, it's oh, you already know why we here. You know what I'm saying? Why we're here. He was saying that don't, again, why are you hurting us when we're just trying to lead? You don't want to be led, but you want to listen to, you get blindsided by everything else, like music, this, that, your girlfriends, instead of listening to what the man is saying to you right in front of your face.
Yeah. All right. I got a question. But first, I'm gonna check out and see what Queen D had to say. She says, I talk to nobody but God and my husband about my relationship. If it becomes bad, I'll get a counselor / therapist. I hear that.
Yes, Lord.
All right. All right, there it is. Queen, not Queen D. Dizzle, man. All right, any of y'all. I'll ask any of y'all, man. Do y'all hear any of this talk about any of this from like the Jewish community? Do y'all hear any of this talk from the Native American community? Do y'all hear any of this talk from the Mexican community?
No,
And
you
that's
don't. Go ahead, bro.
no, I was just gonna say, it just goes to what I'm saying. Like, you feel me? Like, them people stick within their community for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe every so often a Spanish or an Asian will wander off, but I really never see like Indian women
Well,
dating outside.
I'm speaking more so to the fact of, it's like, oh, there was slavery, so therefore now there's an excuse to why they can't, self-correct themselves. Where all those groups that I've named, including Asians, right? There was a big ass bomb dropped in Hiroshima, I think it was. Even them, all these groups that I've named have faced terrible things, but yet they've able to still stay close to their men, without their men having to come out and say, well, X, Y, and Z happened, so you got to be careful with them, you got to be delicate with them. I'm just asking, are we hearing that anywhere else, or is this just applying to?
It was definitely like I was saying yesterday on Ace of Spades, in regards to like the psychological warfare in the black household, the black community. You know what I'm saying? They've been trying to separate us for the longest, and they just throw excuses or make that excuse a reality. And it's sad that we just go for it, but you know what I'm saying? It's the fact of the matter. You know what I'm saying? We just fall for the bait all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't see the Africans over in Africa, the Africans over in Africa, you know what I'm saying, going against theirs, because they have morals, they have traditions that they uphold. If they go against those traditions, it's off with your head. In the United States, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many laws backing in regards to, what's right or what should be right, so to speak, in regards to the status of the black male versus the black female, so to speak.
And we gotta also make sure we're not attracting the wrong type of women. Like, I had one of my constituents tell me one time, he was like, yeah, bro, I be seeing you do your thing, you feel me? It's fly, because I used to wear a lot of jewelry and fancy clothes. And he was like, but that'd be attracting the wrong type of bitches. You know what I'm saying? And like, it didn't hit me for like 2-3 years until after he said it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's true. Like, you attract the wrong type of women by being in the wrong type of environments. Or like, are you going to the bookstore trying to catch a girl, or You know what I'm saying? Just something like that. Like you got to be what you want to attract. And I think that a lot of times, you know, at least for me, I've attracted the wrong type of women by doing the wrong type of stuff or being on the wrong type of shit.
Do you want to throw anything on that, Dizzle?
No, I had cut out. I don't know if it was my internet or.
No, I mean, just okay. So basically, what I was talking about was all these different groups had women in them that went through shit, right? But yet we're the only culture that still hangs on to slavery. And I'm not saying that it doesn't have ramifications, and there's not a because, right? But I feel like at some point we have to move past that, right? And start focusing on who we are now. And I feel like right now we constantly give, you know, the black community excuses to why not to be able to excel past what the past trauma was. So initially I was asking, do you hear this in any other group of where men are having to say, hey, you have to give grace because, you know, there was a big bomb that dropped and blew up everything, and therefore we gotta, you know, heal from that. Or the white man came in and stole our land and raped and pillaged and gave us chicken pot blankets. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I get what I want to say is, I mean, as far as the Jewish, yeah, they went through the Holocaust, but if you look at it, they got more opportunities today to, if you're there's a lot of Jewish people that are in good position that make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they got handouts or anything. You know what I'm saying? But basically, we just keep bringing up slavery, but we haven't got the opportunity to climb up out of that hole. You know
I
what
would
I'm
call
saying?
BS on that one. I would respectfully call BS on that one.
I
The only
agree.
reason why I would call BS on that one is because black women are leading when it comes to college educated women.
Yeah, but that's college. Yeah, but look how hard we had to fight to get that.
Had
Yeah.
to, which
But
means
what did
that's in the past.
Yeah, the Jewish man never had to fight. All he just had to do was show up and build a company.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. I don't know if that was necessarily true. I don't know if they were kind to Jewish people here in the States when they were first coming here.
I mean, I'm not saying they were that kind, but you just take one look at the color of their skin. You know what I'm saying? Then you find out that you know what I'm saying? When you first meet him, all you see is a white dude. Then they get to he's Jewish.
Could it be the fact that we're still stuck here saying that, well, we have to be kind and be gentle because of something that happened a long time ago that they can't get over? Or maybe they should take a page from that book, right? Or maybe we all should take a page from what they did and not just sit here and say, well, woe me, because of what happened to my great greats, therefore I should still be stuck in this mentality.
Well, until we get the opportunities to run big businesses, Amazon, Walmart's, whatever, we can't even. Do you know how hard we have to fight just to get a little bit of ownership of a fucking sports team?
But that's. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna break it down if you let me. So what can you do that the other white man can't do?
I can do everything he can do. It's all about opportunity to get that.
Well, why do you need opportunity? Why can't you create your own?
Boom.
I mean, yeah, but okay.
Mentality. That's all. All I'm speaking to is just mentality.
You think nobody? I get it. Every time you don't think anybody want to create something and want to be a billionaire. I'm not saying it's never happened. Jay-Z is probably one of the first people that ever done it. As far as a black man, as far as a business, but now but look at how long it took him and where we're at now versus the Jews have been doing it for decades.
Okay,
he had to break down barriers.
Was there not a first step?
Yeah, it's a first step. Yeah, now we have a blueprint.
So again, my question would be, what is preventing anyone from becoming a billionaire?
drive, motivation.
I would say themselves.
Themselves. That's it, man.
Yeah.
It's a mentality thing. And I think that once we start looking at that and
Scared to
accepting that,
fail.
say again.
Scared to fail. Scared to try.
Exactly. No, I'm 100% with you, man.
And that's
I'm
the thing.
100% with you on that one. Yes.
I would say, like, in just to caveat, just to piggyback off of that, social media is warped the minds, especially of like the target of Black people. Yeah, you got other races that's on there, but Black people, you know what I'm saying, see the glamour and glitz. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking at the reality, because most people that post on social media are not showing their bad points. You know what I'm saying? They're showing all the glamour and glitz, all the yachts and all this money, all this other shit, but they ain't showing, they ain't talking about the jail time that they had to do, or you know, they homie just got shot. Well, they are talking about homie got shot. You know, this ain't every rap lyric, but you know what I'm saying, or you know, my baby mama, you know what I'm saying, what she had to do to get this, or you know what I'm saying. They're not uplifting it; they're just highlighting the negative things, and that's one of the things that Black people tend to draw to. It's like gnats or flies, the fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? We go for the garbage shit versus the authentic shit, and then the ones that have the authentic shit, like Jay-Z, he, you know what I'm saying, he ain't dropped the blueprint besides the album, you know what I'm saying, on how to get to that billion. Yeah, he probably said on a few things of like he got a label and this and that, but what red tape did he have to go through to get to that? So you have to find out for yourself and push for that information to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? It's like with crabs in a bucket in a sense.
Yeah,
I mean, there was Black Wall Street, you know what I'm
Come on,
saying,
man.
way back in the gap. You know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
man.
So it
Yeah.
was able to be done, even though they destroyed it. But
Yeah.
when I had a young teenager working for me, as I was a manager at Sam's Club, and like I seen this kid come in like as a fresh kid, you know what I'm saying? And then I worked with him for a few years. I seen how his parents, I hear him talking how his parents helped him get his credit together, how his parents helped him get his first car, how he's still living with his parents, and you know what I'm saying, figuring out what he want to do. And I think that's something that we should start implementing in the Black community. It's just like, you know, not like taking more time to let our kids get their foot planted before they step out, you know what I'm saying, into the world. You know what I mean? Because that's what's going on with a lot of the other generations. Even the Spanish people, you know, they all are hunkered down in a 2-bedroom apartment and just get rich. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
hey, that's exactly what I'm on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I had one, well, I wouldn't say she went astray, but she wanted to do her own thing. The other one going off to college, but you know, that's to better herself. But definitely the plan, when, you know what I'm saying, when I get to Texas, she gonna have her own room. You know what I'm saying? The other one will too. You know what I'm saying? But she keep fucking around, she gonna come off that wheel. But that's a whole nother stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Not the
But
wheel.
but the other two that's still here, they're gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? Until I feel that they're capable of completing the task. You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
And
yeah.
being on their own. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely, that's righteous. That's truth right there. Definitely.
All right,
Yeah,
there it is.
you know, the white people, you know, they, for the most part, they, you know, when you turn 18, you get to stay in the house as long as you want, just as long as you go into college. You know what I'm saying? Asians,
Or working.
Filipinos, yeah, working. Asians or Filipinos, if they see little so and so got a little promise, guess what they all do? They all pitch in, get him whatever he needs, and hopefully that situation works out, and then he brings the money home. You know, there's just like the girls in Korea. You know, they work and then they guess what they do with every little penny. They send it back home to take care of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So is and that's, you know what I'm saying, as soon as we turn 18, guess what? We either gotta get kicked out or start paying rent. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, most of the time we don't get the opportunity to go to
Shit,
school.
16. My mama wasn't playing. Nigga, you working? 16. Give me that rent. Run them
But
pockets.
but that's because I would say we you know, yeah, it may be still some hurdles, but again, I don't think sitting and talking about the past is going to do anything for the future. So I
There's
think that
absolutely,
with all
I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was going to say, there's absolutely no excuse in today's time. We live in
Okay,
the
but
age of information. There is no excuse. If it's too rough here, we can go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I just feel like it's no excuse.
Let me ask y'all this: Why don't the Jewish people always blame the Holocaust? It's just like we blame slavery.
Because that nigga dead.
I think they still talk about it quite a bit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
They talk about it, but they'll be like, well, you know, they don't hate, they don't go around, you know, because we be like, we call white people oppressors. There ain't nobody alive today to own a slave, but we still hate them just because of the color of the skin, what they did to our people.
Well, you know, I kind of disagree there. You know what I'm saying? I think that there is slavery still going. You know what I'm saying? It's just modern slavery. You know what I'm saying?
The penal system.
The penal system. You know, there are certain ways of certain things that can oppress us, but still, it's just like at this point in time, in this age, there's no excuse why you can't go out there and make something happen, make something shake.
Yeah, I think what it is with the other races, especially like the Jewish community, I think what it is, and the Asians, you know, I think what it is that they take that and build off of that past oppression versus us as black people, we sulk in it or look for a hand.
And I mean, to your defense, Dizzle, you know, there was in the Willie Lynch letter, it said this will last for at least 300 to 400 years. And not to mention, there's been a lot of other psychological warfare going on as well. So, like, I think that it's like Steve G was saying, like, the minds are affected. But that information about that stuff is out there. So you would know okay, my mind has been affected. Let me retrain my mind and become self-aware. So it's like, you know, even with that, it's still no excuse.
Well, you said about the Asians? Didn't they start that shit with us with Pearl Harbor, and we just ended that shit?
No, Germany made them do that shit. Germany was damn near oppressing them. They was damn near pushing their shit up. So they had to go, or no, it was Italy. I think Italy, Napoleon ended up fucking putting them on his team, and that's when they did the kamikaze shit. If I'm correct, I think that was the Pearl Harbor shit. I want to say
they should have left us alone. I don't care who they had lying with. Leave us. We in shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they wasn't ready for it.
We in shit over here. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say something. Damn, I forgot what the hell I was about to say. In regards to slavery, I can't remember.
We talking about the Willie
Lynch. All right, well,
I forgot what I was. What'd you say, Prophet?
Was it Willie Lynch? You was about to say something about psychological warfare?
No, it'll come back to me.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and read some of these comments because they have been going crazy. All right, Kay said, "Nope, our own community, only our community," in reference to hanging on to the past, I believe. Messiah says, "No, they have been able to heal from their past traumas." I think that I think therapy is a great tool. Kay says, we tend to dwell on the past instead of learning from the past. Messiah says, it's an illusion. We have no power as a whole. Exactly. Yes, I believe house divided against itself cannot stand. Kay says, I think we have the opportunity now due to technology, but we are still stuck in the state of delusion from the past. I definitely agree with that. When Messiah says correct, we must create it. That's what I'm talking about right there. Messiah says, yep, land, multi-family homes, educate, group resources, all of the above. My lady. Kay says, we need to get back to being a village. Yes. Ramel says, Mr. Rab in the building, man. Shout out to you. What it do,
Shout
baby?
out to my nigga Rab.
Says slavery of the mind to profits point. Yes. And Messiah says, in my opinion, we need to forgive and move on. We still have resentment because they didn't truly acknowledge it. Yes, I agree with that as well. I see where you're going.
I got that now. What I was gonna say is that one tool that I took was like, you know, with my family members being in Memphis or in the South, right? With them dealing with slavery, right? I took what they told me and me reading different books and seeing different documentaries and stuff like that. And I took that and used that against the oppressor, so to speak. So I learned all the credentials that I needed to carry legally and all this other stuff. So if I ever, because I never been approached with slavery, right? Even though I've been stationed in the South and all the other stuff, but it's always around military installations. It's not in the backwoods of the South. You know what I'm saying? I've seen rebel flags and all the other stuff, but I've never been approached in regards. I never even seen a fucking Klan rally, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But what I did is prepare myself, especially once I joined the military and I knew I was going to be going to different states.
You see January 6th? I'm just playing.
Yeah, I seen that, but that's why that's what I'm saying. I prepared myself. I prepared myself for that. You know what I'm saying? So I can carry legally, and I can buy whatever fucking gun that they gonna sell at the damn store. I buy it. You already know. You know what I'm saying? I purchased that motherfucker, and I had the same fucking firepower that they have, just to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? It's better. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be prepared than not.
I hear that. Mr. Rab said, "What's good, gentlemen? What it do,
What's
man?" And I think Queen D was agreeing with Kay and Miss Zaya. She said yes. All right, so we'll push along to the next one. Yo, these people be coming up with some names. I tell you what, this is a new one for me. I believe it's called what the hell? What that white man said it was? Hoflation. Take a listen.
My guys are socially awkward.
I think you're a bit ignorant to like the average guy's experience. Consider this, right? Most guys, the average guy today, his granddad had to put in a quarter of the work to get the kind of woman that is 4 times as amazing as the woman he's attracted.
Oh, you're talking about
his grandmother was an amazing woman and a very, very feminine, natural woman, and his granddad really didn't have to do the kind of work he has to do right now as a young man in the Western world.
So you're talking about hoflation.
Yes, it's hoflation.
Hoflation. So modern men have to work 5 times harder than their grandfathers did for women 20 times worse than what their grandmothers were.
Righty then. Goose the Prophet, would you like to touch on that first?
Yeah, man. I can see that being true. You know what I'm saying? It's rough out here. I can definitely see that being true. Hoflation going on. We got too many hoes. You know what I'm saying? And not enough women. You know, and it's just we got to remove our slavery of the mind. We got to remove ourselves from this matrix in order to get back to self. Because I don't believe that that's in every woman's nature. I believe a lot of these women is putting on to be a hoe to be cool.
I agree with you because I think that if you ask what's the body count, a lot of people freeze up. Wait a minute, you don't ask me that question.
It's so disrespectful.
I am a lady. But there's Riz. What do you think about what he was talking about?
Hey, Prophet hit the nail on the head with that one. There's too many hoes, not enough women. I mean, because it's like just looking at, you know what I'm saying? I just speak for instance on like the females that I've dealt with. Like most females have hoe tendencies, but I think it's they're a product of their environment. You know what I'm saying? If they watching the Nicki Minaj's and Cardi B's and so forth, you know, and they keep pumping that wholeness ish or whole theology or whatever the hell you want to call it, you know what I'm saying, in their head, they're going to, you know what I'm saying, they're going to tend to start believing and start doing it. But if they deviate from that garbage and, you know what I'm saying, try to put righteous stuff in their heads and, you know what I'm saying, practice what's supposed to be done as a woman, I think they can better off be a woman. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, most of them fall for the weaker or the trash shit, you know what I'm saying, thinking it's hotness, you know.
I bet that. Let me take a quick comment section before I get to Mr. 4K himself. Messiah says #hoflation. Was laughing at that one. All right, Queen D said boom profit. All right, Mr. Dizzle, what do you think what do you think about what he said, especially having to put in more work now to get less from women? Beforehand, you know, you probably just had to have a decent job. You didn't have to make 6 figures like they do now. You could be probably of average height. You don't have to be a freaking athlete just to get a good quality woman. What do you think about how it is? What you got then for what you made, and what you get now for what you got to pay now for what you get.
Well, back then, you get you a good host woman. She take care of the house, clean. You know what I'm saying? Probably get married young, 25, 26. Now you get somebody dancing on top of Waffle House tables, twerking ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? But now but now I gotta sit up here and make six figures for you to go out there and act like that and embarrass yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Climbing on the roofs, G.
Yeah. If grandma took a look at your damn Instagram, she'd be clutching her pearls. Knowing damn well you ain't supposed to be out here acting like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sit up here, you get now the women they party all through their 20s, do this and this, now you're 32, 2-3 baby daddies. Now you want to settle down. Now you want to get married. No, you should have been thinking about that when you was 26. You can't put the same rules on that on me that you did put on your baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Got the game fucked up. Inflation is real out here. You know what I'm saying?
It is, and I think also, the Jamaican guy is saying it goes prevent better than cure. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I think that, like, just before you get emotionally involved with a woman, like, you go holler at a chick today and y'all get to kicking it. Before you get your feelings involved, you need to be vetting her. You know what I'm saying? You need to be laying out your program on the table. Like, hey, this is, I'm taking a liking to you. This is how I operate. You know what I'm saying? You think you can get with this program, and then make the decision then. Like, okay, she can get with the program. If she get with some of the program, some things she want to compromise on, you know what I'm saying? You can work on some things. But it's like, if that's a red flag right there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's twerking on the Waffle House table. You know what I'm saying? It's time to say, all right, I'm going to leave her be. And then I know I talk for a minute, but I'm just going to say this last part. And I think I said this before. I dated a girl one time, man. She was very nice looking, and I picked her up to take her to the store, to Walmart. And when I picked her up, she had on a see-through shirt, like not just like a white see-through shirt, like a mesh see-through. You know what I'm saying? And she went in there. I was so disgusted and embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I walked the other way, and that was the last time we kicked it.
I think a little bit of this falls on us too. We got to stop. We got to start making our rules stricter as far as when it comes to choosing these women. I get it. We're men. We got to drive. We just got to stick our thing in there. You know what I'm saying? I get that. I get that. But we got to start
that
laying
pink
down.
thing hanging out.
Yeah, we got to start laying down the law, man. If that's what you attracted to, twerking on Waffle House tables, then cool. Knock that down for a day or two, and then move on. Don't wife her. Don't have no babies with her. You know what I'm saying?
What if
she get loud in public?
Hey, but what if she getting that bag at the strip club? You know what I'm saying? At Magic City. What if hey, she bringing the bag though? What about that?
That money gonna come with some strings.
Yeah. Look at what she had to do to get the bag. Yeah, look at what she had to do to get the bag, and that bag only gonna last so long.
Hey, that's whole tendencies though.
Hey, yeah, it is. You after 2 or 3 babies, a couple stab wounds, bullet wounds. And nobody want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to see that shit. They don't.
I hear that, man. We're gonna take a quick look at the comment section, man. Dizzle over here acting up, man. Let's see. Kay say most women are looking for sugar daddies, not husbands. True. I believe that. And Messiah says you get what you pay for. Though a real woman is not going to take we up value. Go ahead, talk your stuff then, Miss Zaya. Queen D says lay down law, not pipe. Okay.
That's facts. That's facts.
Hey man, give it up.
Sometimes that pipe can be the law, though.
Yeah, that's true. Hey. That's why you gotta give them the B package. Don't give them the A package all the time. Give them that B.
Oh man. All right. Enough of that. All right, let's move on. Let me see. Okay, so I think this one. Hold on, we got a comment, but I want to focus on the guys real quick. Fact Queen D says K. All right, so I want to take a quick gander at this one real quick, and then we'll see. Label this one men appearance. All right.
A lot of people are saying this. A lot of people are saying that like black girls don't like nerds, blah blah blah. But the thing is, but there are black girls who are also nerds. So, like, would you ever guess that I myself am a nerd? Like, I literally play Sudoku for fun. But would you guess that by looking at me? No. The issue with a lot of these black guys who call themselves nerds is because they dress like the stereotypical caricature of a nerd. They be slouching, they be looking like they're scared, darting eyes. They be wearing these outfits that are never on trend, they never fit them correctly. Their haircuts are never good. Like, y'all just be looking like a nerd, you know? And honestly, like, no one really, like, people don't really want that, you know? So just switch up your outfits, you know, get a haircut, put on some cologne, roll your shoulders back, sit up straight, because you might have a great personality, but if no one can get past your appearance, then no one's going to see your personality.
Boom. I think she's speaking facts on that one, man. Queen Lee, who's the prophet, man? Y'all won. I just see just one person. What do you think about what she said?
I think that because I'm a nerd, you know what I'm saying? Queen D calls me a nerd all the time, you know what I mean? But I also got the other side to me, you know what I'm saying? To where, you know, I don't come off as a nerd when you generally first meet me, you know what I'm saying? I got a sense of style about myself, you know, and I agree, like, you know, that's just in being a man, period. You know, you ain't got to be super fly, but, you know, have a sense of pride about your presence. And even if that girl doesn't like your presence, you can find one that does like your presence. But I think that every man, you know, especially if you're trying to find a woman, you want to put something a little nice on her. You know what I'm saying? Spray a little cologne on, you know. You feel me? So,
all right, man. I hear that. What do you think about it, man? Because I think she's speaking to a very good point that a few fellas need to take heed to, man, and that's just, you know, how your appearance comes across, man. As I sit here in the great tea, what do you think about what she's saying right there?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with her. Like, hey, switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't be, you know what I'm saying? You just can't be gang banging on breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta
breaking on. Oh wow.
you know what I'm saying? You can't be a thug all the time, man. Yeah. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like Prophet said earlier, and I think I put it in the group chat the other day in regards to the people that you know what I'm saying, that you draw don't have your best interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you keep acting like that, that's what you gonna actually draw to you. And in a sense, they're not gonna be laughing with you, they're gonna be laughing at your ass when you're in the pine box. You know what I'm saying?
You make a great point, Steve, because if you act like a thug all the time, you finna get a thug missus. Exactly. One of them rowdy, roguish bitches.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And just coming from Chicago, living that life, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think I said a couple podcasts ago, my ex Mexican or Hispanic female that I was with back in high school, she got busted upside the head, you know, by a rival gang, you know what I'm saying, in a car with her people. You know what I'm saying? They noticed her, bust the fucking window. She laid on the fucking window and had goddamn 6 staples in her shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, like, I have enough watching my ass. Now I gotta watch your ass too. And you know, man, that's too much.
I don't need that shit.
It's too much, bro. And the thing is, at the time, I didn't understand Spanish like that. You know what I'm saying? By hanging with it and stuff, I developed, you know, where I can understand certain things and stuff like that. But that's too much. It's too much, man. I already gotta watch my ass and gotta watch the niggas that's trying to shoot me. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to shoot my people and shit like that. Now I gotta go over here and watch them too. You know, watch your people. And then you in a whole household with 4 other different gangs. Like, nigga, that's too much. I'm out. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? That's too much shit to be juggling.
Steve be over there like, bitch, I heard Negro. I heard that motherfucker. Who y'all talking about?
Hey, my thing was the Mayate. When Mayate come out, nigga, it's time to throw hands, bro. It's time to throw hands, my nigga.
And all right, so yeah. Dizzle, man, what do you take based off of what she was saying? I take the nerd part out of it. I really want to focus on the part of presentation when it comes to the ladies, man. Just on that piece, what do you think about what she was saying?
I mean, as far as the presentation part, I mean, I get it. You know, you don't want your man looking all like Hunchback of Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? You want get a haircut every now and again, smell nice, wash your ass 2-3 times a day if you need to. You know what I'm saying? Have some like Private said, have some pride. Have some pride about yourself. You know, I mean, because if you remember that movie Class Act, you know, what's his name was a nerd, and then he turned to the fly guy. He got all the girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, I hear that, man. You kind of remind me of another guy that I heard on YouTube a long time ago. He was critiquing how men, things that men should do as far as like the lady was saying, put smell goods, you know what I'm saying, which smell goods to get and how to, tie and how to really get, become your best version of yourself. So yeah, I remember when that guy was talking about that, man. That's what you cut.
I want to add another point with that. My old man, he taught me, you know what I'm saying, like how to, clean shoes, right? You know what I'm saying? Not shine shoes, you know what I'm saying, but clean shoes, right? Well, he taught me how to shine shoes too, because he had to shine his police uniform, like dress uniform shit, you know what I'm saying, coming from Vietnam. But like with using a toothbrush, baking soda, and peroxide and shit like that, like he taught me how taught me that shit, right? And he said that usually when you meet somebody, especially if it's a female, the first thing they're gonna notice is your face in your shoes.
Man,
they're gonna look at your face and see if your face fucked up, your grill fucked up, and look at your shoes. If your shoes busted, I don't care if they Converse. If those shit's looking dirty, Air Force Ones looking like crackhead Air Force Ones, nigga, she gone. She ain't even about to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. And that's how I always, approach it.
I gotta say one quick thing on that. I'm gonna be real. When I see a nigga with some busted shoes,
I put it like this, boy. Hey, all my shoes, the bottoms even fucking clean.
Oh, they're crispy.
I'm dead ass. All my shoes stay clean.
Uh-oh, shoe check.
But look,
I don't want to show mine.
But look, when a man has some busted up shoes, it make me question them. It make me look at them a second way, like, damn, what's going on with bro? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Dizzle went to go get his shoe.
Hey, nigga, hey, I just came from the fair, walking through the park in the grass and dirt, and them bitches still clean.
Man, I keeps me something fresh on my feet too.
Man, yeah, I don't at all.
I got the Louboutins with the spikes.
Nah, man.
Yes, Lord.
I'm broke. I can't afford all those things. So,
well, that came from a different life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I'm with it. All right, Dizzle, man. Did I go around the room with that?
I don't know. I think I just fucked up the whole era, bro.
No. I think I did go around already. I believe. I see. Look here.
Them bitches crispy too.
Man, he ran out. That wasn't what was on his foot though. That's why he turned off the camera. He went next door like do. Hey man, let me get your shoe real quick. And ran back and turned the camera on.
Now, cuz I know you got you a fly past lemon pepper steppers and a nice pair of sneakers.
No, man. I'm gonna be honest.
You ain't got no going out shoes.
The shoe game kind of it went over me. I did not become one of the shoe game type of people, man.
Hey, I didn't start like collecting until I got in the military because the different PXs overseas, we get them shits first. So that's when I started collecting for real.
Yeah, I just but when you struck a chord with me when you were talking about the boot shining though, because I remember with the BDUs having to shine.
Hey, my old man used to have me shining my shoes.
It was a competition to have the flyest boots.
Yeah, but you know what though? That prepared me for when I joined the military. Man. So in basic, when they had us, before graduation, we had to shine our shit. I was already prepared. Learned that shit at 13. I joined at 29. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I used to be mad when them hoes got scuffed up too. All right, let me see. K says, where's my mouse at here? It's on the other side. All right, bring it back over here. K says it's all about confidence. I hear that. Kay also says most women are attracted to the mind. I think that's another one. And then she called me out on who it was. I wasn't trying to say his name, but the late great Godfather himself, Kevin Samuels.
Long live Kevin Samuels.
Yeah. Ladies love smell good, says Queen D, and fresh cuts. What about bald heads like me? Can I still pull them? I don't. Hit me back on that one.
Gotta shine it up. That's all.
I just gotta shine it up.
Yeah, shine it up. That's all.
I'm gonna go to Steve. Like, hey man, hit me with that shine real quick. Samantha says, double boom, Mr. DisRiz. I gotta speak to you about that one as well, Steve. Samantha also says, speak the truth. Queen D cracking up. And Kay says, Rachel not going to have him looking busted. No, I do that just fine by myself. But just on a side note, personal thing here, Steve, man, you have been inducted into the family. Apparently, Ashanti wanted me to let you know that. She said that she was talking to her son, and she was asking who was on the podcast, and she was like, "Oh, she said she couldn't figure out if Chris was on there or not." She said Uncle Marcus. She said Gooch the Prophet, and then she said he said Uncle Steve. Or cousin Steve. Sorry, he said cousin Steve. Steve. So she wanted me to let you know that you.
I appreciate it.
You in the family, homie. So there goes that. All right, so we're gonna go. I think this is our last video. So we'll speak on this one, and then we'll probably head out unless y'all have something that you all want to get in touch with or talk about on here. Let me see. What did I name this one? I named this one. Did I name it Woman Nature? I think I did. All right, take a listen to this.
Women like the chase and the challenge. So if you are not challenging, you are seen as boring. I know it's stupid. I'm gonna say that a lot in this video because you're not challenging, now you're boring. I don't think it goes together, but hey, that's how women perceive it. Then in their mind, they're thinking that you are nice because you don't have options. So therefore, you're kind of like desperate, and that's why you have to be overly nice because you don't have it. Women don't want to be with a guy with no options. I mean, me, I wish the dude I was with had no options, and he was just here for me, and I can have him all to myself and no competition, no nothing.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a copyright strike for all these fire beats, though. I'm loving these beats. All right. So what do you guys say about what she said there, Gooch the Prophet?
I think a lot of women don't know what they want. That's why you got to give them what they need.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? And she just made that perfectly valid. She said women don't want a man with no options. Then say, I wish my man didn't have options.
No, I think she was talking about the women that want a man with options, and how she was saying that she's separating herself. She doesn't.
She's separating herself.
She wants a man with.
But women do. But women do that. They'll say,
yes.
"I want a guy that's nice and treat me well." And then they get a nice guy, and the guy's like, "Oh, he's too nice." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it happens all the time.
What do you think about that, Mr. DisRiz?
I feel Melanie. You know what I'm saying? I'm a subscriber. So
yeah. Shout out to her.
Yeah, some of the things that she be talking about, it'd be wow. But other things when it comes to like relationship advice, like, you know what I'm saying, she be damn near spot on. Some of the stuff be like, I wouldn't go that far. But with that, you know what I'm saying? With what she said, I agree with her.
Yeah, because she got a show called The Pineapple Show, where people come on and try to connect. I think we should do something like that, man. Hey, ladies, if y'all wanna see if y'all can pass the gauntlet of the tribe, just come on in here, let me know, and we'll see if you if you need more healing, or if you ready to hit the dating scene. All right. we'll send you through the gauntlet, man. All right, so Mr. Dizzle, man, what do you think about what she said? Am I muted?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I thought I seen somebody point at me. He's froze. Oh, damn.
Yeah, he must be freezing up.
Okay. Well, damn. All right. Well, shit. I'll come to you, Prophet Man, about the chase and the challenge part of that. What is that, and who should be chasing? Because I'm hearing guys saying that women should be chasing them. So what is the deal with the chase and the challenge? Why do they want a challenge? And who should be chasing who?
There was a Pastor Gino. He was saying, if you start off chasing your wife, you're gonna be chasing her. There's a good chance you'll be chasing her for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I get, some not just making it super easy. You know what I'm saying? A little chase and a challenge, but like not to where it's like becoming toxic or too much of. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with a little, because when I first met Queen D, I think it took like 2 weeks for me to get her in person, and probably another 3-4 weeks to, even come in her house. You know what I'm saying? So, like, there's nothing wrong with that. That wasn't a chase. That's just, not making it super easy, seeing how much I want it. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But, as far as like a chick just, excuse me, a chick just wanting you to chase her, or even a man just wanting you to chase him, I don't believe that that's right.
All right, I hear that. DisRiz, man, what says you? She brought up the chase as well as the challenge. Why do women want the chase and the challenge? And I know there's some men that say they want women to chase them. Like, what's the whole thing with the chase and the challenge?
I think the old tradition was the men were the chasers, or what I'm saying, or the pickers, so to speak. But the younger crowd don't like the confrontation, so they want that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get let down, so to speak. So they want the women to come after them. But I think, like Prophet just said, I think that, what I'm saying, like, yeah, you don't want to be weird with it and be over aggressive. You know what I'm saying? But, you let the person know you interested. You know what I'm saying? If they aren't interested in you, you move on. Because I'm pretty sure you'll find somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sticking around and catching the damn case. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the safest route to do it, and that's what I would definitely encourage all, younger black men in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell my son, don't be weird, you know what I'm saying, with that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you like her, you know what I'm saying, just let her know that you like her, but don't over pursue it, or don't make it like your dying breath or your last meal. I'm not eating until she call me back. Nigga, you crazy. You crazy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a dead motherfucker 10 toes up. You know what I'm saying? So, you just gotta have reason. It's just like anything in life, man. You just gotta have reasoning with it. You know what I'm saying? And definitely, I believe both parties should chase. You know what I'm saying? Because if you put the notion, you drop the carrot and let her know, like, hey, I'm interested in you. And if she give you a play and say, hey, I want to talk to you too, I'm interested too, then hey, that's a win. Win-win chicken dinner. You know what I'm saying? But just don't be over aggressive with it.
Okay. And what about the part? I'll come to you back to you, Steve. What about the part about having options, man? See, I think this is a thing. I think that women want men that other women want. What do you think about that?
Yeah, to a degree. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, you know what I'm saying? Every man can't, every woman can't have, you know what I'm saying? Just like every man can't have that model on Sports Illustrated, or, Jennifer Lopez in her prime type deal. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I won't say settle, you have to settle, but you have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, not, I would say lower your standards to a degree, because you would be out here fucking around being single the rest of your life, you know what I'm saying, waiting on that aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? But in a sense, if you doing it and you're in that crowd and you find one, you probably end up finding one, you know what I'm saying? But you just got to keep searching, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You got to be balanced with that shit.
Yeah. Same thing to you, Prophet, man. She's speaking on women like a man that other women like. And it's very well known. I mean, if you look at any popular person, male, that got a lot of women, it's because a lot of women want them. So is there a thing to that, or do you think that that's a myth?
I think that is a thing. I think that women definitely want a man that everybody wants, and I feel like men want the type of woman everybody wants. So like they may not want the woman that everybody wants, but they want a woman like her. Which brings me to the revelation of like, you know, are men really out here seeking what their heart desires, or are they out here seeking what looks good in the public eye? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times I've heard women, you know what I mean, and men, you know, say that they done cheated on their wife, and their wife is beautiful, and they'll be cheating with somebody who a lot of people would consider unattractive. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? Somebody's collar busted or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I don't necessarily know if that's. I definitely agree with women. You know what I'm saying? There's a thing where they want the man that everybody wants, but I'm saying as far as us as men, I don't know if every man is choosing with his heart, or is he choosing what looks proper in the public eye.
I think most men are choosing with their heart. I just think that you know, I think we still can't deny biology. I still think biology is something that's still a driving force in us. But I do think that because you know, if you know, we did the poll, right? And I think a lot of men were saying that, yeah, especially if I could have my main one to hold me down, and then you still was on the mic. Even though if I can have the you know, my main one holding me down, I think that a lot of men would be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Just from a biology standpoint.
Well, you know, I'm more so speaking about like the look. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we'll use Meg the Stallion. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's say for instance, like a guy, he wants a girl that looks like Meg the Stallion, and he gets the girl that looks like Meg the Stallion because that's what's popular right now. But in reality, he really wants a chick that looks average, or, you know what I'm saying, doesn't look like Meg the Stallion. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I meant by choosing with the heart. Is this what is it? Because sometimes them type of women are the wrong type of women to be with. You know what I'm saying? For that person.
I don't think it's a heart situation. I still think it's a biology situation. And I think that, yes, I think it is that because they are, they may exhibit a certain feature that, yeah, I think biology wise, we are attracted to that. So I think that, yeah, but you know, and it might not even, I don't think it has to necessarily be looks, right? It could be something else. as who was that? Lauryn Hill said that thing.
Oh yeah.
That thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that hence why maybe that next one may not be as attractive, right? But it's I think it's more so of serving a purpose. So I think if you find somebody that serves a purpose to you, then you know, you'll be more inclined to go with that. That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I'm gonna come to you, Mr. Dizzle, man. In regards to the option thing, man, they were saying that women like men who have options. Do you think that's a thing or no?
I think it's a thing, but on the flip side, they don't like competition. So I don't know. You what do you want to do? Just prance your man around and flaunt that you have them, but can't nobody else have them?
Hey man, I can't even pretend to be in their head. You know what I'm saying? I can't even say it's supposed to make sense.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all want the same man, but you don't want to fight for what it takes to get that man. You know what I'm saying?
Share them.
Yeah, share them, whatever. So,
yeah.
Competition.
Yeah. And I agree with that, Steve, as well. So I want to ask real quick, man, because we were talking about actually, let me get to the comment section real quick. Kay says, I wish too. Then she said, nope, I pass. Kay also says, why can't we chase each other? I don't think I'm with Prophet.
That's not how it works.
Well, I'm actually with Prophet, man. I don't think we should be chasing at all.
Yeah.
I think it should be straight up what it is and what it ain't. Because if you think about it, when a lion chases a gazelle, he wants the gazelle, but the gazelle doesn't necessarily want him. He's trying to evade him, but he is chasing him. You know what I'm saying? But he's trying to evade him. So I think that I don't think the chasing thing should be a thing. I think we should go for what we want and let it be known. And
what serves purpose.
Exactly. What wise words of a pimp, like the one that likes you.
Chasing has a kind of negative connotation to it when it comes to that. Why we just can't call it vetting? Getting to know another motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of chasing or thirsty. You know, they call it thirsty. Damn, I say, hey, how you doing? Oh, you thirsty ass man. Damn, man. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta be all that.
Yeah. All I'm trying to do is just say hi, what's up? See how your day's going. Shit, I'm thirsty. Jesus Christ.
You did say it was like 115 out there, so you might have been a little thirsty. Hey, that's right.
You to pass me that orange juice over there.
Yeah. So you know, this is just a wild question here, man. But how many of y'all like, or do any of y'all? I'll go with you first, Prophet. Do you like when if a woman was to come up to you and shoot her shot at you, or would you prefer you shooting your shot at the woman?
You know, I can't say that it's something that I've had a lot of relationships and I've dealt with a lot of women because of that, and that it always go bad. You know what I'm saying? So I've had bad experience with letting women come up to me and, you know what I'm saying, approach me, because them usually don't. That's a masculine tendency. See what I'm saying? So like me, I should have noticed, like, that's a red flag right there. You know what I'm saying? Because for a woman to come up and try to rap to you, she gonna be trying to treat you like a bitch the whole relationship. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna try to put your ankles behind your head.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But shit, you feel me? You gotta go after the woman. I think that's just the proper way to do it.
Okay. Same question to you, Steve. Would you like for a woman to shoot their shot at you, or would you like to shoot your shot at a woman?
I'd rather be on top. I like to be in control. You know what I'm saying? But I had past relationships that didn't make the engagement portion that was similar to that, where they actually said that, man, I've been checking you out for a minute. You know what I'm saying? At least they were honest. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the relationship hit off. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be honest with me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it G. But sad that they didn't make the cut. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not sad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sad. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we thought it was gonna work, it just didn't, you know, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But I would rather shoot my shot instead of let her do it. Because then she gonna be fucking in control of everything. And I ain't having that.
Okay. And Dizzle, to you, I'll say, do you like for women to shoot their shot, or do you like to shoot the shot to women?
I mean, that shit was cool when I was 18, 19, but now, I'd rather shoot the shot. You know what I'm saying? And you know, any man that deals with, that's been dealing with women for a long time, women are gonna tell you what, you know, if they like you or not. You know what I'm saying? Body language, eye contact. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to. You don't necessarily have to go up and grab a nigga hand and, hey, you coming with me right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do all that. The eye contact, a little, you know what I'm saying? You might walk past him a couple of times, or, you know, you dropped your purse in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Give him a little look. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you need.
I mean, like mine was at UPS. You know what I'm saying? So everybody in that motherfucker dusty and sweaty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, you're gonna be honest in your worst shit. I can't hope for nothing but the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta slow down on that aggressive shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll put it like this: she taught me how to change the oil. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tiffany. I'll leave it at that.
Holla, 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 holla. Bitch, I'm trying to holla. Hey, that is the show right there. And Dizzle, Mr. 4K, man, I appreciate y'all coming. And thank you for everybody in the comment section as well. I appreciate y'all so much in the comment section. Thank you so much for giving us your thoughts and talking to us and chopping it up. I really do appreciate it. And to everybody that was just watching, I definitely do appreciate you. And especially to everybody that hit the like button and the subscribe and all that above. I definitely do appreciate it. If we get to, I need to get 100 subscribers. If we get to 100 subscribers, we popping bottles, we having fun, all right? Yeah. And either on Ace of Spades, King, or Queen. If I get 100, we popping some bottles, all right? So yes, if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the notification so you know every time we go live. I am looking to go. I'm going to TikTok, man. I'm going to TikTok after this. Please join. Great show. Kings says Queen D, as well as hashtag RBAC in the building.
Right back ain't cheating.
Come on, man. Come on. Y'all heard it right there. All right. So yeah, so I want to thank everybody for coming through. I appreciate y'all so much. K and Mill get the claps. Shout out to Rap was in the building, Queen D was in the building, Messiah was in the building, K was in the building, Samantha was in the building. Thank you to everybody in the building, man. I definitely do appreciate you. Oh, before we get out of here, let me check and make sure nobody has anything else. I was about to just dip up out of here. Goose the Prophet, man, you got anything for us? What's the last word?
Right back ain't cheating, man. You know what I'm saying? July 23rd. Y'all be blessed. Crying in the dark. Oh, Crying in the dark. You know what I'm saying? Right here. It's now streaming everywhere.
All right. DisRiz, man. Last word. What you got for us?
Hey, legalize freedom, man. Man, I love it. You know what I'm saying? And keep thinking while it's free. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they putting it out, trying to turn it into a dictatorship. So, keep your head on a swivel and keep that critical thinking cap going. And enjoy your week and be safe on this 4th.
Yes, sir. And a lot of people think that I wear these glasses because of these bright lights that I have up here. That is not true. It's actually because Steve is over there shining than a motherfucker. So I got to put my glasses on so he don't fuck up my eyes. All right. So going to 4K Dizzle, man. What is your last word, good sir?
Stay blessed. Have a happy 4th. And let's get this week started.
All right, man. I felt like you was about to give a safety brief to DisRiz. No, DisRiz. I thought he was about to give one time. Be safe out there. All right, no drinking and driving. If you need a ride, make sure you make one in advance. Make a plan in advance.
Hey, call anybody in this formation except me. Hey, I'll definitely say some shit like that. Yeah.
Yes, man. Call a friend if you need it. Please do not be out there drinking and driving. Do not ruin your life over one night. You feel me? And just have fun. And enjoy yourself, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of places have numbers that you can call. So in advance, while you sober now, check them out. You can probably call them and get a free ride in some places. So check that out. And then again, there's always Uber. There's always Lyft. All right. So y'all stay safe. Enjoy yourself, man. Take a shot for me. Eat a glizzy for me and a burger for me, man. And pop some fireworks for your boy. All right. K says got 7973. Come on, man. You got to get it up there. Let's get it. All right. So we're going live, man, here after the show, man. Y'all take care. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody, man. Until next time, man.